if you did not have something which you have passion. There's a beautiful saying, if you don't have something to die for, if you do not have an object for which you could give your life, it is not worth living. If you don't have something for which you could have done to any extent, maybe your life is not worth living. So that is passion. Next thing. Till so far what I was talking, if this is agreed upon, that yes, we all feel there are too much to do, too little time, and we are kind of burdened, and maybe it needs a balance with everything else. If this is agreed upon, then we must work to create a plan, and we always make resolution like giving up smoking, giving up so many things, and doing good things, spending time, quality time with our children. We make New Year resolution. But if we really agree on this, we must work to create a plan and negotiate to put the plan into action. Next please. And how do we do that? Think yourself as a company. Because you know, company is always successful. If the Railway Officers Association president said, Friday evening, 5:30, there is a meeting where there is a doctor who is going to speak. Everybody says, yes, we will. But you know, when my little daughter says that, Dad, will you please take me to Nico Park on Friday evening? I said, no. Lecture. Similarly, if the ITC chairman says that there is executive board meeting in Taj Bengal, you have to go. Because company knows how to get the work done. There are certain rules and regulations. So why not do it this way? Imagine, sir, you think yourself as a company. The reason I picked you up, because you did not raise your hand, sir. Even though it was more like an infectious way. Surprisingly, this side of the people, it's something like the lodgings is selling in trade. One person buys, about 200 people will buy. Surprisingly, nobody this side raised hand. So I'm picking you up for this. You think yourself as a company. And the name of your company is Me Private Limited. Me Limited. That's your company. Now, plan your corporate strategy. Because company always works. You take your stakeholders' interest in your company, your assets in Me Limited, your life interest, this company Me Limited's values, what's your mission, what's your vision, company, what does it want to do? Surprisingly, you know who runs a company? Shareholders. Shareholders are the main people who run the company. And what do they call? An AGM at the end of this annual general body meeting. There the shareholder will express their desire how the company should run. Imagine if the major shareholder of the company is not happy the way the company is being run. Will the company do well? If all the shareholders of the company are not happy the way the company is running, will the company do well? No. So have you ever called that AGM, sir? You know, in your company, Me Limited, your shareholders are your spouse, your parents, your children, your friends, relatives. Have you ever called your major shareholder of the company, Me Limited? Are you happy the way I'm running the company? She will immediately say, no way. Then how will this company prosper? If you have never called an AGM, if you've never called our shareholders and asked them how would you like to run the company. So how do we do this? Next please. Our approach should be, once we have decided that this is the way we are going to run the company, taking stocks, a new perspective, developing self-perception, focusing on your priorities, what all. There are some beautiful books. There are many things like, many people have given me certain ideas. 50 places that you would like to visit before you die. I'm not talking about very cynically, I'm not talking about morbid things like that, but have you ever thought 50 movies that you would like to see before you die? Have you ever made a bucket list of the things that you want to do? Have you ever thought that when you were little, I get tempted to use Bengali, your aunt or somebody who used to make lovely food, ladu for you and all that, and you have said, now that she is old, I must go and visit, but you never get time. Every time you think that I must go and visit my aunt, but we don't have time. In spite of the fact that we have checked that if we plan it, we can do it. But do we make a list like this? That what all things that we want to do? Life skills and strategies, cultivating health and well-being, stress management. There are lots of talks nowadays about this. The main culprit is stress. Creating vision and direction. Unless you have a vision, unless a corporate decides that what's my expansion plan, unless the company decides what I'm going to do, if you do not have a vision and a plan, it will never move. So moving towards your goal. This is the list of approach, how you should run your company. Next one. So let's take, there's a thing called wheel of well-being. This wheel has to rotate only if all the things are equally balanced. Now, if you give marks 1 to 10, you're working in Railway's beautiful campus, you give 8 out of 10 for your work, you're not happy with your finance because your friend drives a convertible BMW. Maybe you would put 2 out of 10 or something. Your health. The moment you put points in out of 10, if one you're getting 9, the other you're getting 1, this is not going to balance and rotate. The wheel will never be balanced properly. Next please. Developing self-perception. You should appreciate the good things in your life. Behave as if you are making a difference. I do not know. I convince myself that as a speaker in such an august gathering, I am probably making a difference and people are listening to me, even though there are food in front of them. Somebody has not even touched the food and I'm just listening to it. Bring your values into your work. Choose how you feel, understanding your values, the importance of your values. It's not what I do, but the way I do it that matters. Enhance your self-esteem and confidence. Everything that you do, even when I am giving a gift to my friend's birthday, the way I pack the gift, a little book also, put your feelings into it. Put it in a different way. So out of 20 gifts, this gift stands out. It's packaging. It's making that person feel. It's making you people feel that I have come here purely because I enjoy doing what I'm doing. And I feel happy about what I'm doing. I feel happy every time I come back to Southeastern Railway campus. I've literally begged this man, please call me, please call me. And I have wanted to give talk in Rotary, in Officers Club, because that's the club where I played table tennis. And it's so nice. When I came and walked into this hospital, as a little child, I used to hold my father's hand and walk into this hospital. And when somebody invited me, please demonstrate laparoscopic surgery, felt so nice. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever you do, believe in yourself and improve your self-esteem. Next please. What about focusing on priorities? You know, there are so many things to do. Your work, your family, you have a hobby, your health, your social issues. Next please. This is my workplace in one of the places that I'm here. There I am sitting and writing prescription. This is outside. Thousands of people probably are trying to push to get inside to see me. And there inside that room, I'm sitting and thinking, I'm a big surgeon every day. Today I operated 26 patients in the morning, and yesterday I saw 65 patients in my chamber. I cancelled my chamber today. Didn't want to do my chamber. I told them, Please confirm me well in advance, because I will cancel my chamber because I feel so passionate about this. So I cancel my chamber. But what I'm trying to say, that was my work where I feel so false sense of happiness that there are so many people wanting to see me. Next please. This is the video of my two little twin daughters. You know, when they were little, and my wife singing, sometimes they're reciting poems. The beautiful time that I spent with her. So every time when I look at you and try and compare the time that we had together, my wife singing, my children dancing, I am at home and taking video shots and memories like this. These two are now in Loreto in class 8, they are 13 now. I have a son who is in St. Xavier's, who is in class 6. Basically what I'm trying to say, each time I look at my workplace and look at my family, I feel, can I just steal 1 hour from here and put 1 hour there? It's all question because 24 is all fixed. Why can't I take 1 hour from this side and put 1 hour this side? Is there any way of doing that balance? Next please. In spite of knowing all these things, that we enjoy being with our family, in spite of repeatedly going backwards and seeing our holiday pictures and saying what a wonderful time we had, knowing all its negative effects, we all love to become workaholic, the desire to climb up higher and higher, taking all the risk for achievement, doing the things which others will never do. But still we want to do it because we want to climb higher up. And this makes one different from others. That's why probably one Sachin Tendulkar, that's why probably one Bill Gates, that's why probably one in another line like Shah Rukh Khan or Amitabh Bachchan. But this desire to climb up higher, how much are you willing to give up? How much are you willing to take risks? Let's see this in an analytical way. Next please. There is somebody who is trying to make something do. You see, he's trying to take the vertical height because there is only one thing in his aim. He will take career jump. That's the way he's going to take risk. Maybe you have a lovely job in railways and want to give up and go into private. Take a risk and then you are hanging like this. You are hanging like this but determined. You are determined that yes, I'm going to take risk in my life because I want to go up in life. And that's your expression of determination. And come what may, you continue that climb. Because the moment you reach the place where you want, look at that ecstasy. That's the smile. Yes, I have done where I wanted to reach. I can make out your expression, sir. You know what he's trying to say silently? He said, why don't you stop your boring lecture? Let's watch Tom Cruise. He's far more interesting. Sir, I'm sorry I can't continue with that picture because that's mission impossible. Today we have come here to talk on mission possible. Can we balance our life? Next one.